If you've ever been to a Nigerian wedding, chances are you've been served Nigerian fried rice. If you haven't, please try and attend one. You need a few vegetables for this delicious popping Nigerian fried rice. Carrot is usually a must, but if you can't find every other thing, you can improvise. I'm using fresh thyme because I've fallen in love with fresh thyme. It's much better than the dried ones. Add it to any heated oil of your choice. I'm using some pureed garlic as well. Add it to the oil early on, and because you want the flavor to enrich the oil before you add in your rice. I've added some Nigerian dry curry, which usually contains turmeric, so if you can't find it and you can find turmeric, you can add it as well. It adds the color that you see in the Nigerian fried rice. Then I'm using my long grain rice. You can get it from Tesco's or M&S. Wash them thoroughly. I washed this 4 times. The first 3 times with lukewarm water, and then the last one with hot water. And this is because I didn't plan on cooking the rice twice. I didn't plan on parboiling it, and so I wanted to rid the rice of the starch. Add it to your heated oil with all of the spice. I also added the onions bits of my spring onions, and I'm going to give this a turn. This is kind of like toasting the rice. This is raw rice, by the way. I'm toasting it in all of the spice and the oil. Guys, I think cooking is fun, and good food sets you in the right mood, doesn't it? I think food is mood. Okay, so by the time you combine everything, here was me just adding a leftover broth, chicken broth that I had. I mix everything well. Then I reach out for my boiled water. I'm adding just enough to cover the top of the rice because you don't want your fried rice to be soggy. It doesn't turn out well. So just enough to boil the rice. Remember, we hadn't parboiled the rice, so that's why I'm adding all of this water. As I'm letting that cook, I just want to show you how to prepare your boiled liver. I find out that lamb liver is tastier and softer, but I've used beef liver here, cow liver, and some sausage. If you're vegetarian, you can skip this. And guess what? I forgot to add my shrimps to this particular fried rice recipe, but that's okay. I'm adding some oil, and I'm going to leave this in the air fryer. You can sprinkle some salt or seasoning cube as well. We check on the rice, and now it's time to add some diced Scotch bonnet pepper. Mix, and allow it to cook a little bit. I haven't added extra water, and the rice is done. Remember, the pot is still hot, and it's enough just to cook it down. I added in some seasoning cubes that I forgot to add previously, and then I'm going to give this a turn. I transfer it to a flat tray because I don't want it to continue to cook in the hot pot, and that's me scraping the bottom of the pot. Very tasty. Now I add in some more oil into a hot pan. I add in some seasoning cube. Add in some extra curry. Add in some dry thyme because I was too lazy to reach out for my fresh thyme. You add in your vegetables in no particular order, but I generally prefer to go with the less tasty vegetables. These are those are green runner beans. I've added them early. If they were peas, I'll add them early as well. Now I'm adding carrots, green peppers have gone in. And these are edamame beans, my first time using them as well. Added the sweet corn as well. Then I'm just going to fry these thoroughly in the oil. Doesn't this look beautiful? I think it does. Now it's time to start frying the rice. Bit by bit, I'm going to fry the rice. Ideally, you need your wok pan for this because you want everything to be fried evenly. I have a proper video on fried rice. I just haven't finished it yet. But there's when you see how to fry the fried rice properly. But anyway, this was a quick Sunday rice that I decided to make. So you can use any broad pot like this one. Fry all of the rice and it's ready. Very simple, isn't it? So I added it bit by bit and then I'm frying it, mixing it all together. Check for salt or seasoning. Now it's time to add the proteins. If you're vegetarian, you can skip this bit. Mix, 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 and the fried rice is ready. Bon appetit. And this is a perfect dish when you're inviting guests over. This is what it looks like, guys. And I have my salad ready for this, and it was so delicious. I'm sure you liked watching this video, and if you watched up to this point, thank you so much. These are my leftover chickens, which I'm gonna use and enjoy this. Thank you so much. Bye bye.